All right. Well, I believe we're live. We're going to say we're live. Pretend like we're live. Live undead. It's been a hot minute since we've streamed anything in a while because I've been busy as hell. I successfully kept the lights and internet on, so here we are tonight. And we're going to probably, quite likely, because I'm having no doors available in this, going to finish off our BX campaign tonight. Yeah, maybe you'll make a door and then stand there and, think about it for a while. We ended our last session with the little reality storm that you had found yourself in, being hopped around from genre to genre, memories of things foisted into your heads with you all just kind of piecing stuff together here and there and not really knowing what was going on until being rocketed into space with a god-like being who was trying to put up mirrors in the folds of space to focus all eyes on themselves. But something broke there, kind of broke behind the scenes of everything, and you guys ended the last session with finding yourselves in this featureless tableau of nothing, kind of just like a dull white all around you. You guys would have full memories of who you are and what you are. You are your immortal projections into this realm, this space, which you have not quite figured out exactly what it is, but you are your truest selves in here. And walking towards you across this limitless liminal plane is guy wearing at the same time he looks like a jester, and then he looks like in the next step he looks like the Nazi commander, and the next step he looks like the gangster who you're betting is the Sandman. But also walking next to him is the last of your own, although there's still one of you unaccounted for, but the Scion of Entropy seems to have joined with this being. We kind of ended it there. So your characters are in your projected immortal form. So like you're essentially projections of thought and energy. So like being projected into this plane wherever you are. So you have a connection back to your immortal plane, but it's very tenuous. This in the rules would be considered an unfriendly plane that you're in. So power points regenerate slowly once per day, whatever a day is here. You have been somewhat drained through your experiences going through this just nightmare of different fictional places that's been thrown at you. You still don't know exactly where you are, but you remember how you got here. You were sent here because whatever this plane or place or thing is, it is encroaching on your own plane. So there is one of your numbers still missing, but let's go through, and Jameis, along with who your character is, also tell us what power manifestation that your character is, like which sphere that they belong to.
Right. Yeah, Galen Redhorn, nominally an elf. That's when I just think I'm an elf. And I am time.
Mm-hmm. Time, in your aspect here, you look very fluid. Time is also related to water. So your form shimmers a bit, but it is quite solid in this plane. So what is the truest expression of your godly form? Like, how does like Uber Galen look? You're a 4-foot goblin, right?
Yeah, sure. He looks sort of more like his elf, but he looks like he's made out of bits of trees and bushes and stuff, like living tree.
Yeah, so a lot of living matter kind of making up your form, and it's all kind of rippling like you're viewing it through the surface of a water that someone's just tapped and splashed through. Stoltheim, what is your sphere of power?
I am also from the sphere of time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also watery. And what is the truest expression of what Stoltheim looks like?
the truest expression is basically going to be the form he attained upon reaching godhood, which is it's
Fabulous.
the form of a demi-lich, which is when a lich goes insane and loses all sense of their humanity, they become just a floating skull that is bejeweled due to magical crystallization. However, he was a demi-lich that actually maintained to hold his sentience due to the Amber Curse of Madness. So he fashioned himself another body again. He has this gorgeous flowing robe, just the bejeweled skull, like skeleton arms and everything, because flesh makes you too bulky. He wants to be skinny, honey. So he's just this badass looking bejeweled skeleton, and the robes that he wears have all of the Amber family crests on them, because he found and killed every single one of them.
Yes. So you're going with the mathematical certainty that 2 negatives, 2 madnesses equal sanity, equal a
Yes.
positive. Yeah. Okay. The double madness makes you sane. Gotcha.
And that's how he attained godhood.
Yeah. So you were there in your truest sense of power. I should go back, and Galen is wielding his 2 devices that he spent power points on, both a shield and a sword. No, it's a mace, a shield and a mace that he is quite familiar with. Stoltheim, I don't believe, spent any power points on anything.
I did to boost my stats in the beginning.
Okay, so those are spent.
And
but will come in useful, because now when you do a check on your abilities, it's on a D100.
Yeah.
I mean, any mortal thing you would do, you would of course just succeed. But on an immortal level, yeah, it's on a D100 now. Different scale. Hey, dog, calm down.
Hey, dog, calm the hell down.
Dog's like, Daddy's talking to people again. It's been a while. Radnar, what is your spear?
My spear is energy.
Energy. So you are like flickering flames, as fire is the essence of energy. And what does Radnar's truest form look like? And boy, you better still be fat.
Yes, I was going to say my form is basically as I was as a young man. I'm still very large, and maybe every once in a while I can spend a PowerPoint or 2 to manifest like this great golden bong. And I'm very happy and jolly and friendly, except when I'm mad, and then I'll blow your shit up.
Okay. Yeah, that works. And then finally we come to Sable, whose sphere of power was what?
If I remember correctly, not time. Fuck, 1 second.
Yep.
I haven't been here in a while. My apologies. Sable was thought.
Thought. So air is the element variant of thought. So you're very diaphanous. You kind of like breezy currents seem to ripple through your form. And what do you look like in your true native immortal form?
We have other humans here, yeah.
Well,
so I'm not the only human.
They're not looking very human at this point, as you got one person made of wood and twigs. You've got a person that is living fire that looks very jolly. You've got a floating skull, bejeweled.
I look the most normal, despite the kind of, I guess, shadowy kind of form, as I'm guessing we're going into a little bit more arcane-y. Taking a more shadowy kind of cloaked form, if you remember the picture I sent you. As I am the sneaky bitch of the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So this is going to be a combat of attrition where your ability points will be drained, your power points will be drained, because you are fighting on a plane of almost complete thought. And again, no one has actually tried to figure out anything about this plane, but this is probably the first time you've been fully cognizant of your powers and what you can do. So yeah, there we go. I guess we should just start this thing off with initiative, because it may matter in case somebody just wants to sneak attack before anything else happens. So the scene is set before you. You have this limitless plane of nothing, which your PowerPoints and your will, you feel like you can make changes here at a cost. As your foe and your prior friend, no, maybe not friend, but companion from Entropy, is walking towards you now. I think the other god that followed you, or other immortal that followed you, was from the plane of matter, I believe. Not here. Still not here.
Is Hassan here?
No.
Hassan didn't come. Okay, because I remember he remembered what his form was or whatever, but if he attained it, okay.
The only other thing that I will say, so Galen's character has his mace and shield. Who had the lamp?
I did.
You still have a lamp.
I still have a lamp.
Hanging from it's hanging from some invisible thing beneath a floating skull, but it's still there.
Oh, I have a body. It's probably like in my hand.
Yeah. And who had like the amulet, the sigil?
I think I had the amulet. Yeah.
Galen, you're muted.
Galen's muted.
I thought Randall had the jug, Dion had the amulet, and I had the lamp.
Oh, did we switch? Okay.
What do I have?
I had the lamp for a while. You had the jug. You had the wine.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that's what it was.
That makes sense.
Okay. You notice also, before we roll initiative, that the former companion, friend, Entropy, the sphere guy, has something attached to him as well. It looks like a ship, a little miniature ship, much like the one you crossed. Oh heck, what was his name? Halal, with Halal.
Oh, Halal.
Looks like his ship.
Mm.
Okay. So like, just to kick this off, and I'm not saying this is necessarily combat off the get-go, but in case somebody wanted to get froggy and jump, we should do this. Jameis, roll a d6.
Let's start how we mean to go. 2.
Oh,
Exactly. Start how we mean to go on.
consistency is key.
I have typed it in the wrong place, like I always do. A second. 2. Well, there we go. Simultaneous actions. Now the Immortals rules for BX or BECMI, BECMI, Basic Expert Masters Immortal sets. A little finicky, a little hard to understand in places, but we are using the basic form, which Jameis has pointed out is very much like paper, rock, and scissors. So when we do get to that, what we'll do is I'll do a countdown, and each of you will put the letter of the thing that you're doing in, and we'll all hit enter at the same time. So the things that you can do are the slam, the change, or the wrap. Right. So S, C, or W when we get to that.
Yeah.
All right. So intentions are first. We're going simultaneous. For all effective purposes, your enemies, or at least the two people that are causing you issues, are just walking towards you. They do not seem like they're ready to attack. They do not have, although they're obvious power, they don't have weapons out.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to matter in the battle to come, but the first thing I wanted to do was up my anti-magic to 100.
Sure.
I don't know how many power points that costs, because it's time-affecting time, and I don't know what the duration.
Well, okay, so with anti-magic, you are 100% proof against mortal magics.
Yeah.
Anti-magic for immortals, different thing. Let me look this up real quick, because I think that's very costly to get it up that high.
No, it's not actually.
Second.
Because it's time affecting time, so that's 1, and then I don't know what the duration is, and it doesn't say how much the boost is that I could see. It just, because in their example they had about the thought, a guy from Thought, Celestial from Thought, trying to boost it up, and it was like 30 points, and they said the base cost of 15. I don't know where that came from.
This is going to be a game of looking lots of things up.
Yep, that is. I've tried to look it up, and I'm not sure where the hell I need to find it. Because
I know it's spread across both the campaign guide and the player guide for a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, it's also Masters also has some of the stuff as well as Expert, as Immortals. So yeah, it's stupid.
It was not well edited. We'll just say that. Let's see. Anti-magic. Okay.
I think it's the 40% increase by doing plus. It. Yeah, so you'd have to do
we're 50.
5 of them, so that's like.
Did we? Is
in order to get to 100%, because it goes in increments of 20%, and in the example, it's using a celestial that already has 60% anti-magic. Yeah. We don't have any.
Yeah.
No, we do.
No, initially it starts at 50%.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Oh, well, then you just got to do 50%. So I think it's.
But yeah, I couldn't see how much it gives you or what the thing was. I just could not find where the thing was at all. Because you do base cost times duration and stuff, and it's, I don't know, the quote-unquote spell had that. Yeah, so the first thing we do was slow the game right down as we look up stuff.
That's okay. I mean, essentially, this is just a big ending fight. So, or possibly a conversation, depending on how you want to go about it.
So we want to give it to this guy? Yeah, okay, we surrender. That's it. Game over.
Okay, here it is. It's factors. Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what the duration factor is or the size factor. I don't know if the duration matter, because I don't know what the default duration is, and that, given how much time's been passing so far, that might not mean anything at all.
Okay, so it also has to do with what sphere it's in.
Yeah, time.
Yeah. So it's in your sphere.
Time. Yeah. That helps. Definitely helps.
So yeah, the basis, the multiplier is 1. So there's no extra. But you have to buy 50 points. You're at 50% now, so you have to buy 50 points.
That's what I don't know. I don't know how much that is.
Okay, here we go. So you have to look at the spells themselves, and it tells you. All right, anti-magic.
I couldn't find the spell itself, so I don't know where it was.
Okay, so yeah. So the base cost is 15.
Right, which is
base cost 15. So if you want 100%, that's 15 points per point of the 50. So 50 times 15.
That does not make sense with the example they give.
Yeah. Because they only need to add 40% from what they have to get to 100, and that costs them 30 points to get 40 extra percent.
So yeah, that does not make sense.
Oh wait, no, it does. Okay, so does the sphere factor? Because if you take 15 and multiply it, or excuse me, if you divide that, that would be.
The thought time is the factor of 2. So 15 times 2 is 52. So then that gives them the. So if the base is 15, then I don't know if that just jumps me straight up to 100 or not. And I don't know what the duration is. It's not at all. This particular thing of anti-magic that they've decided to add in is not clear.
Mm. Oh, here we go. Hold on. There is a preamble.
Yeah, that doesn't help. I've looked. It might just become completely irrelevant, given that we're just essentially going to go on a mortal beat up. But
All right, I don't want to slow anything down further, so we'll call it 15. We'll just
okay.
call it the base of 15 to do it.
Yep, and it might be irrelevant anymore. Okay, cool, done.
Mm-hmm.
So for Dion and myself, it's 15. For the other two, it's going to cost more.
To make it 100?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, we'll just assume it goes to 100 because we don't know.
I'm going to do that then. And that's
knock
at
off
will, just so we all know. So we
Yeah.
can turn it off at will.
Then you spend another 15 points to reactivate it?
No. It's for an hour, I think.
Okay. And that does potentially mean that my mace is now just a mace. It's no longer a magical mace because I'm anti-magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it extends in the area around you. Yep.
Yeah. So I have a mace. Behold my mortal weapon mace. Woo! Be fearing my stick.
I think you should have the anti-magic off for a second so we can try and use the artifacts maybe. See if they have an effect
Too late.
here.
Yeah, I was going to say too late. He is activated.
Yep.
Yeah, they're doing some stuff with PowerPoints too.
Yeah.
So it's simultaneous.
What is everyone else doing?
We'll call him the Sandman, since that's how he's introduced himself to you. Is just going to talk, while as your companion from the Sphere of Entropy is going to try to do something, which is where we're going to do the throwdown of the slam, change, or wrap.
Yeah. Now, even though I've done a thing, do I still get to slam change
Yes.
wrap? Or
Yep.
do I...
Absolutely.
Okay.
No. Yeah. All of that does not. Moving around PowerPoints does not take an action.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it on the Roll20 screen. We are in combat rounds. If you guys are actually going to take one of the actions, slam, change, or wrap, does anyone need an explanation as to what that is? Did anyone get a chance to read, or did not get a chance to read the rules?
I did not get a chance to read it.
Okay. Well, the simplest form of this acts just like rock, paper, and scissors. You pick one of the three, and depending on what they chose, it's going to give you an option, right? So there's a chart, 3 down, 3 across, telling you what the differences is. So the tactical response, change. You're basically affecting them so that they can't use magic, for instance. Trying to affect the victim in some way to affect a change in them. Let's see. Wrap, you're trying to subdue the person in some form. Slam, it's basically an attack.
Yeah. It's supposed to knock them around.
Yeah. Now you can decide how each one of those look, but that's effectively what they do. A slam is an attack, a wrap is a subdue, and a change is you're trying to make either a change in the environment or in the person to give you an advantage. Key point here, environment. So
Yeah.
I had already mentioned that you feel like you can make changes in the environment here.
Yeah. It costs 20 power points to do an attack, and if you lose... So if you do an attack, you're just 20 power points.
Yep.
I don't know if you're defending, does it also cost 20 power points? So basically,
I think once you choose to enter into this, I think it does cost power points.
Defending is 5,
Mhm.
and probing is 5.
Yeah.
No, that's advanced.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
the advanced. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just 20 power points to do an attack, and if you win, they get a saving throw. If they lose another 20 power points. Oh, if they win, they lose another 20. If they lose another 40. So it's just very much becomes a bit of attrition. As people are saying, that's if you happen
Yeah.
to win the
So think of it this way: your power points are your hit points for this right now, as are your ability scores because they can be drained too. Okay. So the guy from the sphere of entropy is going to throw down. He's going to try something. So I do have an effect that I'm going to do for him. And
Is it against all of us, or is it just against one person? That's the thing I wasn't clear about.
so it is against anything you wish it to be. It can be mass.
No. Is it he's throwing down, but is it just against one of us? Is it against?
It can be against all three of you, but then
Okay.
the result is calculated based on what you chose as well.
So
Yeah.
that can go badly for him.
Well, no, the thing is, if I assume he's not going to attack me and I don't do that, then I'm not spending 20 power points
Right.
to attack or to defend, whatever. But if he does then attack me because I chose poorly, then I instantly lose whatever.
So I have
Yes,
two
mhm.
characters. So when I send mine, the first one is going to be the sphere of entropy person, and the second one is going to be the Sandman. Okay. So everybody put down what letter they're going to do, if anything, a slam, a change, or a wrap, and then on 3 we'll hit enter.
So that's 40 power points from us just to do 2 attacks if we want to.
Yep. You can choose
Ooh.
not to enter into this, but if someone is trying to affect you, they get the effect. Everybody choose something if they choose to do something.
Oh, got to put it in the right chat. Make sure I'm in the right chat. Yep.
Oh, you're right. I am the wrong chat. Thank you. We're going to do this in the Roll20 page.
Oh, we can see what you're typing, Bert.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed that too. I can see it because you have the chat box.
Yeah.
open.
So
I'm going to do
so what
mine in. I'm going to do mine in the chat log then, and not in Roll20.
So if you're doing that, then I want to.
I already have my letter typed in, so I'm keeping what
Yeah,
I
so do I.
I.
Or you type it and you just type it in. Oh, no, you can't do that. We see your chat box. You
Nope,
have to do
I'm
it
good.
somewhere else.
All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
I assume 2 attacks because there's 2 of them. Dion, I don't know if you want to put another attack in or not.
I'm just doing one in general, I guess,
Ah.
because I need to like be able to defend and.
I'm sorry.
That's not a letter.
This is the second one.
What does that mean, Sable?
Absolutely nothing. I just wanted to say PP.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you
see.
guys-
So you're not doing one of those actions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll resolve. We'll just do the resolving here. So the one from the sphere of entropy is affecting a change. It is not affecting on any of you. The change is to the environment. You now find yourself in a deep cave, stalactites dropping from the ceiling. It's musty smelling. It's wet smelling. And there's a lava pool now between you and the Sandman and the Master of Entropy. The Sandman is trying to dissuade you from attacking by putting a force wall. Not on you specifically, just between you and where the now lava lake is. So no attacks on you guys specifically.
Oh,
Well, the wrap
Oh.
technically is, so that'll go against you guys. So Jameis, what are you doing your S for your slam? Who are you hitting?
can I do 2 attacks this round, or is it just 1 attack? That's also.
Well, okay, so you can do a mass attack where you're just attacking both of them, and it's just
Yeah.
a slam.
Because I wasn't sure if I was attacking each of them separately, or.
But you can when you're making an effect, it's as many people as you want to cover with that effect. So if you say slam, that is your action, and it's against both or one.
But can I do
Okay.
like slam against entropy and
No,
wrap against?
No, one action.
Okay, right. That's what
I
I'm
get
trying-
2 because I
okay.
have 2 people.
Slam on both then.
Okay. So your slam versus change gives you the slam code for the entropy guy. So you actually do get your hit across. What does that look like? What are you affecting? What is it? How does that look when you manifest it?
Oh, I have to think about things now. I will go with the simple one. It's all like a vine extends from my hand and just whacks them across the face. And loses against.
So he drops 40 power points from the loss. You also move him.
Yeah, he also. No, he makes a saving throw, and if you lose it, you lose. That's 40.
Yeah.
If you save.
He lost it.
Oh right, yeah. No, he lost because
Yep. It also moves him back physically as well. So again, what does it look like when you reach forward with this power?
Vine.
Vine, like a vine shoots out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little liana for you.
Okay, and against the Sandman,
he wasn't attacking me either, so technically he loses.
No, he still has a. He's still okay. Again, whatever you choose is the effect for the round. And it affects everything you wish it to affect. So he chose rap, which was what it would be going against. So a slam versus a rap is another rap. So you can negate. You can negate senses, magical or non-magical detection abilities.
No, I thought that means rap wins.
Does it? Let's see.
Otherwise,
slam versus rap. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Rap wins.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the field just stops the power from going through.
Okay.
Yep, that makes more sense. Yep.
I don't lose power points.
Right.
Because the way that I was reading it, you just basically one attack versus the other, and whoever loses.
Yes.
It's not.
Yep. This is just it's a lot written a lot more complicated than it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think since I lost, I should lose points. Is what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So I lose points.
Yeah, the loser would lose power points on this.
Okay, what's the saving throw? Well, what is it? Death ray? I think it's death ray, isn't it? Yeah, because I read.
Yes, saves. It always saves like a death ray. And I don't think you boosted up your saving throws any.
No, but it's already pretty good. Oh, except that isn't. Okay,
so
I'm going to die quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, 40 points deducted. Next up is Radnar.
Yeah.
So slam, were you trying to slam both or one or the other?
I would probably target the guy that was casting the spell that turned everything to lava.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
I'm doing a slam.
So that works.
And basically what it looks like is two giant fists with wearing gauntlets with spikes and shit on them, just bang, bang.
Okay. I pre-rolled a bunch of saves just to try and make this go faster because I knew I was going to have to do a bunch of book looking up. He fails. So yes, he loses some more power points. And you actually see his form diminish a bit, looking a little bit faint. But as he does this, you notice that the little ship miniature on his hip seems to glow a little bit stronger as he seems to be fading a bit more. So Dion?
I'm trying to change. So basically it's kind of like the changes to affect all the enemies, quote unquote.
Okay.
So I want the lava to turn into a field of flowers. I want to try and evoke a change of heart, a change of mind, All
right. So against what entropy did, you do have flowers sprout from the ground, vines encircle the stalactites, but it doesn't override what he does. It's a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then what about versus the rap?
Against the rap, change wins. So so he's flowers sprout from the ground beneath him. They twine around him. Change of heart, huh? All right. So
as much as whatever that means.
I'm going to do a save on that one. And his first save is a failure. So we will call that we'll have that as doing a PowerPoint drain as he reconsiders some things.
So I only lose 20 this round because I just emitted the attack, right?
You tied. I don't believe you lose anything in a tie.
Oh, and then I hit him. Okay.
Yeah, well, it costs that 20 points to do the attack, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
but you
Right.
don't lose anything further.
Right. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Okay.
no one loses.
So Sable has done nothing, and nothing was particularly done to her, except that there is this force field keeping you from moving forward or towards your possible enemies anymore. So you guys did all of this was your action. This was simultaneous. So they did their thing, but also he's going to speak his piece, which what his real action was, is to come forward and say, "Well, you sampled a bit of the delights of my realm. I can't wait to sample the delights of yours."
You really don't want to sample mine. I'm gonna be real with you. It fucking sucks there.
Really? What's so bad about it?
We're currently having a plague. Currently speaking, where I come from in my region, 47% of them have died.
Oh, good. It seems some of my tendrils have taken root there already. Then, yes, fantastic.
Oh, cool. Wait, you make fucking. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question why you do those fucking bugs. It's none of my business.
So some of the other things you can do if you don't choose to do the throwdown with the 3 options is like you can use PowerPoints to probe the area to try and find out information. You can make skill checks to try and figure out things as well. So this is kind of the first round. You guys are just kind of tentatively checking each other. It doesn't look like the Sandman is in any hurry to actually attack you, and you're not exactly sure what the very sullen guy from the sphere of entropy has in mind, but he has just kind of changed the locale of where you are.
Well.
Do you wish to continue this as a battle? If so, we'll have Dion roll a d6.
I mean, are we open to talking?
That's up to you guys. You can choose not to roll initiative.
I can try and persuade him with the fact that you would have to deal with the other person of entropy. But I don't think that would... I think he would just get aroused from the sounds of him.
I think I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll. All right, go for it.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so
No, it's just a d6 for your side.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5. Hey.
Okay, well, good start for you. Let's see. Boom. There goes 5. Tied again.
Wow. Wow. I feel hurt. Betrayed, even. Okay. Alright, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. The Sandman is going to continue to maintain a hold on you guys, which since he did succeed on you guys the last round, you actually physically cannot move forward unless you make a save to try and do so, which that does not take an action. If you want to move, you can make the save, and if you do, you can move. But he is trying to maintain that this round, so he is, I'm just telling you, he's maintaining that. So you already know what he's choosing. My other guy is going to try and do something different. So, okay, again, if you guys want to choose one of the 3 options, do so, load it up. If you don't and you want to try and do something different, just let me know.
Everyone's doing normal stuff. I'm gonna try and be a contrarian. I'm sorry.
Right,
But-
those of you choosing one of the 3 primary actions,
Yes.
if you got it loaded up.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So Dion, change is a tie again. So I'm going to say that you both tried. Well, he is trying to make another change in the environment, not to you directly. Are you trying to make a change in him or in the environment?
I'm targeting both of them again.
Yep.
So
And
them.
works the same. So it's going to be I'm going to say then that just he doesn't make his change and you don't make your change because it's a tie, right?
What about with
So-
the Joker? Is that gonna?
So
still
what is it you're
work,
trying to
Joker?
do?
I was gonna have like, since I'm targeting both of them, I was
Yeah.
gonna go further on like the whole change of heart, change of like mind or whatever thing, and I'm
Okay,
kind of delving
um,
into the madness aspect here. I'm gonna have little like cartoon characters
Sure.
appear, like from a Disney movie or something, like the
Oh
birds.
no, you're
and the
giving him the full Disney
squirrels and-
princess thing.
Yeah,
He's
like and
covered
they're
in vines and
singing
flowers, and now there's birds
yeah,
chirping in his ear.
Yeah, they're like
Um,
singing and like talking about friendship. Like I'm
So-
going full madness.
He does
Nice.
make a save this time, though.
Okay,
His next roll was a save.
but he still loses, right? He just doesn't lose 40 or whatever. He just loses.
It was
20.
loses 20 instead of 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So Radnar, you also against a target at the last time. Okay, so again, that's a tie. So your effects just kind of don't work against each other.
Oh, that
He's not
really
able.
sucked. That really sucked. I wanted to like make his head like expand like it was a balloon or something.
Yeah.
So he looks really dumb and he has trouble seeing because his eyes are all distorted.
Wait, he's a guy of entropy, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so two of you chose not to engage in that, and they were not directed their powers against you specifically, so nothing happens to you guys. But what do you do instead, Jameis?
I want to try and move forward through the thing and use a probe.
Okay, so to move forward, you do have to make a saving throw versus power drain.
What the hell is that?
He's anti-magic.
Well, that's true. Well, no, this isn't magic. This is a PowerPoint.
this is
use.
power.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
magic.
Um,
Okay,
I think the
so
whole magic thing was a bit irrelevant aside from the things we had.
yeah,
Yeah, what does PowerPoint come as? Death ray, paralysis,
death ray.
death ray. Okay, can I move?
Almost
Yeah,
everything
move.
defaults to that, apparently.
No, I can't.
Okay,
hell?
cannot move, but do you want to do something else?
Yeah, probe.
Probe. Okay. Let's make this your choice of a wisdom or an intelligence check.
Wisdom.
Okay.
'Cause I don't have
Go for it.
intelligence.
And this is on a
Oh.
D100.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not going to. I'm not going to win this.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't
Okay.
nothing.
So you do get that's not nothing. Is it the roll was to see how much information you get. So the information you do get is that one. I already told you this at the beginning. So you are still connected to your plane. Your spiritual forms, as it were, are being projected into here. Okay. What your probe tells you, though, is that he is using your forms to send tendrils back to your realm. Specifically, you don't know that the entropy guy is actually doing this because he wants to. There are a lot of tendrils on him, and every time you seem to damage him, they're getting thicker, going back to your realm.
Ah.
The ship seems to be an anchor of some sort that's on his hip.
Anchor on his side or anchor on the bad guy's side?
Well, anchoring the two realities together.
Ah.
So that may give you a clue to something else. Who knows?
What if we unanchored it?
That's the question.
So that's you're up then, Sable. You didn't, so you can perform another action. You weren't taking place in the attack, as it were.
So he's okay. This is a terrible idea, but he's a guy of entropy.
Hmm?
Now, entropy's destruction, death, all that. So I have two ideas. Both of them are dumb because I'm thinking as if he's a guy of death. What would happen if I... Okay, so does he count as a quote-unquote dead creature?
He is not an undead creature.
I was asking if he counts as a dead creature.
No.
No? Okay. Well, that throws out two ideas. I don't know then. Well, I doubt he hates undead. And I can't just throw nature at him.
Okay, so technically in your immortal forms, you have access to every spell in existence, both cleric and magic user. But they are just the run-of-the-mill form without you actually spending power points.
Well,
And if you spend power points to make it actually work, there's factors of whether it's in your sphere or not, and other things.
yeah.
But just so you know, you have access to any spell you want.
Yeah.
All right, this is a bad idea. I'm probably going to do what you guys have been doing after this. So does that mean I have access to banishment?
Yeah.
Can I try, at least?
You want to try and banish the entropy guy?
Yes.
Well, the entropy guy or the other guy, or the Sandman. Entropy or Sandman, which one are you banishing?
Entropy.
Entropy, okay.
Hey, if I succeed, yay. If I don't, it was worth a try.
Yep, I was just clarifying.
Okay. Are you throwing power points into it to actually make it useful against an immortal being?
I'm trying.
All right. Let's see. What sphere does that go to?
I don't know. Banishment. What does banishment come under?
I don't know. I just wanted to try it.
Because there's no spell called banishment.
No, but there is something close. I can't remember the name of it myself. Let me just go over this real quick. I know there is.
I'm not a spellcaster in OS, and simply because I'm terrified by this magic system. I already know D&D's magic system. I don't want to learn a new one already.
Displacement? No.
This is canonically when the banishment spell comes into existence in the D&D world. Because one day a god was like, why can't I just make you go back there?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'll kick this down the road for later.
No, give me a second. I'm almost through them all.
It's a good idea. We're doing it.
I
Can't go
wanted
back.
to try it.
We can't go back. One-way street.
I mean, maybe he'll banish me back to mine, but whatever. If I can reduce half...
He counterspells it, you just... boop.
My hope is that if I do get counterspelled, I can counterspell us both at the same time, and then he's just stuck.
Okay, here's how I'm going to treat this. Okay, it's going to be within your sphere. It's going to be in time.
No. He's thought.
Oh, he's thought. Okay, so...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
To make it a little harder for you.
THOT.
Yeah. Yeah.
I cast Begone Thought.
I just multiply. It's just a *2 multiplier. It's not two. It's not. There's a lot
Oh,
worse.
yeah, I can use that.
Yeah.
I've barely used any of my PowerPoints, so... yeah, I don't mind.
Hell yeah. You probably have the most out of all of us.
I don't... Around 300?
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the level of the spell that determines the base power point, and then it's multiplied by there. So I'm going to treat this like a... So what I was looking for is there's a way to send back elementals and extra planar beings, but they don't list it here, so I'm going to treat it like a teleport spell. So teleport is...
Meta.
Well, I'm gonna say it's time though because you're sending it. Yeah, but I'm trying to find out what level teleport is. Give me a second. Let me get there.
I assume very high.
It's not that high. All right, teleport is.
That's a problem with these things. Is that
Actually, it is high. It's 5th level. Okay, but that only costs 10 power points with a multiplier of 2. So mark off 10 power points. But he does have anti-magic. So much like you do, he has it at 60% because he did not buy it up any higher.
If he's like us, we got base of 50. We're not 60. 60 is when you're next level up. Is he next level up?
He's not the same level as you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's celestial then. Ooh, look at the celestial. Ooh.
Okay. He saves. So yeah, good thought. Very good thought. You tried to send him back to his own plane, which would be your plane because you are not in the correct plane right now. But he does save against it. Okay.
Well,
good thought though. Good thought.
It's worth a try.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if. No, okay. I was wondering if anti-magic actually costs power points, but it doesn't.
No,
yeah, it's just a
a
defensive thing. Okay, so you guys have been the aggressors so far. They have not directly attacked any of you other than to kind of just keep you on that side of the lava flow.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into the next round then if you want to continue to fight. Of course, his action this round is to continue to talk a little bit more at the end of the round here.
I'm going to try to bug Rednor. Rednor, these things seem to be anchors. He's got an anchor on him. Quickly trying to explain the deal with entropy. He's really got us hooked into entropy.
Yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourself too.
I don't know if we destroy these. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, come now. Your friend has already enjoyed my hospitality and has agreed to give me an anchor into your own realms. Surely the other 3 of you will do likewise.
I'd rather if I'd get to be the one to kill the Emperor. Sorry. Well, the next one. I already killed the last one, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, he kind of just waits. It's like, well, I see that none of you wish to be willing subjects of this. So I would really have rather to spare the unpleasant. I did learn quite a bit from you through your trials. Interesting new spells that you have in your universe. This dyspeptic bowels. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
I believe
really
I can do that. Improve upon it somewhat and make it a worldwide dyspeptic bowels. Yes. I think we'll try that on your nice little pocket.
I'm going to try and destroy the lamp, which I have.
Okay, you have the lamp. You're going to try to destroy the lamp. Okay. This is going to actually be an attack on the lamp itself. Right?
Right.
You going to put any power points into this?
I guess I should. Sure, I'm going to put 20 power points into it because that's the default we're currently going with. Yeah, it is anti-magic and I'm anti-magic. If there is any magic component to it, then that's negated. But if there's non-magic component.
Here's what I wanted you to do. It's not resisting. You have it in your hands. Explain to me how you're trying to destroy it. Are you trying to destroy it with your mind or are you trying to destroy it physically?
Physically, go and crush it with my tree-like branches.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Make me a strength check. It isn't a D100, but add 20.
That's not help.
Add 20 to your strength.
Yeah. No, not even slightly.
You do damage it. You think that if you continue to do this, you could destroy it, but as you're damaging it, you do feel that there is a change in your form. Roll me a D10.
Okay. 4.
Take 4 power points back.
Ooh.
You feel like your connection to your realm and your, the projection that you are here is strengthened a little.
Yes.
Arteries have become unclogged, perhaps. So yeah, you feel if you keep at it, you could destroy this, but it's difficult. And even though
Yeah.
you're kind of muscling it, it is more of a, you're trying to will it to break more than anything.
Yeah, nothing I've got, no stat I could possibly roll against 63 is a success without 58 power points at it.
Yeah.
Guys, destroy the freaking anchors. Destroy his anchor. Pointing at each of you guys. Destroy the freaking anchors, guys.
Okay, I think we need to go into initiative now because he does see that you're trying to destroy the anchors, so he wants to do something about that. So let's have Radnar roll a d6 for your side, and then
I'm gonna try another weird thing. I had an idea. Now, this might be a terrible idea when I do it.
See
What
how
all I
much time we
could-
have.
you guys will go first. So when I say we go first, this is outside of the power usage of which we still need to do. So if you guys want to do any of the 3 methods of power playing, go ahead. I'm going to post something.
I wanted to send out a like a probe so I can basically see if I can spot any weakness.
Sure. Do you want to protect yourself by choosing one of those methods, though? I mean, you can still do the probe as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So the attack initiative on this goes: you roll your initiative, you state what you're going to do, and then before you actually get to your actions, you do the aura attacks and special attacks. This is what this rock paper scissor thing is. You resolve that first, and then you go into normal actions.
Okay.
So you can still do the probe. And so I'm just saying, if you want to throw a letter up as a form of defense, and it could be purely defense.
And remember, it costs 20 power points.
It does cost 20 power points to do it, though.
No, I don't think I'm gonna.
Okay. If anyone else is going to, 3, 2, 1, post.
No,
All
I
right.
got funny magics I want to try.
Sandman and the entropy guy are both doing attacks, basically slams. So let us, Galen, are you doing that purely defensively, or did you have something you want to do with the power as well?
If I can change the lamp into being a non-existent object, I want to do that. But
Yeah, you want to focus it on the lamp itself? Absolutely. I'm still going to trait this, so it's going to be change versus slam. So slam wins.
That's the problem.
So
Slam wins.
go ahead and make your save, or lose the 40, 20 otherwise.
Can I make a save? I can make a save.
Nice.
Yay. That doesn't. I'll still lose 20 power points.
Okay.
I'm down to nearly half my power points. That's how bad this is.
Okay. You do, since you weren't focusing on them, you just got the change as your defense, but you do get the lamp can't defend. You will it out of existence. It shatters. Roll a d100.
Ooh, watch me roll a 5.
I rolled my
59.
save. 'cause
Gain 59 power points.
Wow.
Do that.
I would say up to what you have spent to this point, because now
Oh.
you've gotten rest.
Oh,
You are-
I am
yeah.
way below my
Okay.
max there. Don't worry about that.
Okay. So what has happened is now you no longer feel like you are in unfriendly terrain. So your power points are regenerating by the round. Now.
Nice.
Destroy
Okay.
the anchors. I mean, Sable should be fine. He doesn't have an anchor. She doesn't have an anchor.
Dion, you did a change versus a slam again. You are hit. Go ahead and make that save.
I did. I succeeded.
So just 20 points.
Okay, 20 on top of the 20 I spent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
40
Got
otherwise.
It's,
Yep.
it's painful.
And my change is not against them. It's
Sure.
against the. I don't have the jug, and I have the amulet. That's what I
You
have.
the amulet. So what do you do?
I'm trying to destroy it with my magic.
Okay.
Just
You,
trying to
you
just-
do. And again, roll me a d100.
Come on, 100. Come on, 100. Come on, 100. 77.
Yeah, again, I would say normally you would be back to normal, but we'll just use the 77 for this, since we're not really keeping good track of what's been said. So yes, a block has been removed, and you feel like you're touching home better now.
And I regain 1 power point a round.
Yes.
Okay.
One around.
It's given you're spending 20 around to do,
Yeah.
but it's not going to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels
It-
nice, but it's not going to help.
Yeah, it's more of a downtime thing. Like in downtime, you just regenerate everything. So did anybody else throw out a letter?
No,
No,
I wanted to
Red
do
Nor
something, but something
Okay,
else.
so both Radnar and Constantine, both of you guys need to make saves.
All right, 1 second.
What does the jug do? I forget.
It's an
Poison
anchor.
or death ray. Okay.
Well, what it did in the realm, it created wine, really good wine, limitless wine.
Can I still do something?
You can still do something, but this is outside of that. This all happens first.
Okay. Okay.
So both of you guys need to make the save. If you fail the save, you lose 40 power points. If you make it, you lose 20.
Oh,
And this is like just a direct power drain is what's going on with you guys.
oh, got it.
So it's a poison or death ray save, Sable, which you need to make.
They
Or did
made
you make it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
did
made it.
make
Yeah, so you only lost 20. Okay, so now regular actions in the round.
All right. I have an odd idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have to ask: is there a spell to like? Okay, I know this isn't D&D, so this isn't the same thing. So I can use my power to bring stuff from my world, right?
You can create items.
Can I try and call out for other help from other immortals?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Not even gods. Okay. Well, never mind. I cannot call out for help from Tiamat. Well, I don't know.
If you need a minute, we can go to Bill first.
Yeah, go to Bill.
Yeah. What did you want to do, Bill?
I'm trying to send out a probe and I'm really trying to spot if there's any weaknesses that'll let me go in and make a devastating attack.
Okay. So what? Go ahead and make me. It's a D100 roll versus your intelligence or wisdom, whichever is better. You're still going to get information if you fail it, but if you make it.
So how do I do that? I'm just doing an int check.
No, you're rolling a D100. And then
Okay.
you've got to get underneath or equal to your intelligence. And if you haven't boosted it, it's still your normal intelligence.
I have boosted it. I just
Okay.
don't know. And there's no other way I can like add.
You can spend power points to make your attributes higher. It's a permanent loss, though. You don't get them back.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. What do you want to add to it?
I'm
So
gonna
your cap
add-
is 25 at your level. You can't go past 25. It costs 10 power points per point that you add, and it's a permanent loss of power
Oh,
points.
I don't have that much. Then,
Yeah.
All right, let's just roll it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
no.
a big failure. Okay. Well, you've already figured out that the items are somehow anchoring. Well, it is anchoring this realm to your realm. So destroying them reduces the Sandman's or this realm's power, at least its ability to affect your realm. You already know that. You failed the roll. I'm going to say you definitely know that your entropy guy is not doing this because he wants to. He is being controlled. He's being puppeted. You can kind of see the strands of power that are going off the Sandman into him, controlling his movements.
Okay.
There's not a lot of him left, is the other thing you notice. Like his immortal power, his immortal shell is barely there.
All right.
As far as the Sandman, I'm not going to give you anything further because you didn't make the test. So,
All right.
but the items are definitely how he's affecting your reality, your world.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you got something, Constantine?
All right.
Hmm.
Do I need a spell level to be able to do something towards the person at all?
If you want to cast a spell, no, you have access to all spells.
You
Okay.
do have an effective spell level though.
Yeah.
Which was twice your.
Yeah, it's over 25, so it's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing is that they also have an effective spell level.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be easier to cast Feeble Mind. Okay.
You
I'm
want to cast
casting
Feeble Mind?
Yeah.
Okay, so the normal casting of Feeble Mind will not affect them at all because all immortals are immune to mortal spells. So, do you want to put some power points into this?
Yes. I want to try
Alright,
and
so
make
Feeble
it
Mind.
so he can't cast spells.
I got you. Yeah, and you're aiming this at who? The Sandman?
Isn't Entropy casting the spells, or is it Sam?
Entropy's been the one who's doing everything against you directly, although they both attacked you last round. So,
Alright, so Entropy's been directly attacking us with spells and shit. Okay, then I'll do it towards him.
you're going to do it towards him. Okay. Feeble Mind's a 5th level spell. Feeble Mind is also probably Entropy, I would bet.
Matter.
Matter?
Apparently.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. And you're what? Your thought?
Yeah, I don't know how to check for.
Ooh, that's an 8 time. That's
how do I
40
check for
points.
that stuff?
Yeah, it's a 5th level spell, so that would be 40 power points to cast that.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, and you're doing it against Entropy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he does have anti-magic, so we'll do the percentage roll.
Okay. Oh,
Yep, he saves. Looks like it could have worked, though.
yeah, he's not the guy we need to attack though. Sandman is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to get rid of one of the big threats that's hurting us first.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the. Where's our other guy as well? Where the hell's the other guy?
Galen and Stoltheim, do either one of you want to do an action?
We did. Well, we did.
Well, you did the power thing. I mean, like, you can still have a regular action as well.
Can
I
I?
will try and move forward again.
All right, yeah, that's just a save.
Yay!
You're free to move.
Yeah.
You
Can
want to
I-
hop across the lava and get closer to the
I'm
Sandman?
heading towards entropy.
Okay. Movement as an immortal, you can just be there. So you can be in front of Entropy, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Dion.
Well, I already used like my change thing to directly attack the
Yes.
amulet I had. Is there something I can do to attack the jug that Radnar has?
You can just attack it or cast something at it, however you want to do it.
Well, it's an artifact, right? So like
Mhm.
disintegrate wouldn't technically work on it unless I use power points, right? Or
So you can just try and attack it, but you need to roll under your stat.
oh,
I don't know what
how
I don't
I
know what stat you're
do.
using, but it's not gonna. You're not got a great chance.
it'd be wisdom.
Yeah.
So I
you can
roll.
also you can add power points to add to that stat. So if you had like 50 power points, and that's
Yeah.
your wisdom plus 50.
What's the worst that could happen? I just don't do anything this turn. All
Yeah.
right, 18 or lower, baby. Let's go. 18 or lower. 42. No.
Okay.
If you added 50 points,
So you just tried to attack it?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Turn
just
shatter.
damage it.
Okay, you miss. I mean, you didn't roll so badly that you hit Radnar or anything. Yeah, you tried to physically attack it, and no, actually, you don't miss. It just doesn't seem to have an effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to miss something as casual as hitting something as an immortal. It just doesn't seem to have an effect. Jameis, move forward. So you're standing in front of the entropy guy now.
yeah.
Okay. Since you guys are breaking anchors that he needs to infiltrate your realm, he definitely is going to push initiative. So actually, he's not talking anymore. He's not talking anymore. He went last in this initiative round, so he still gets to go, and so does the entropy guy. The entropy guy, now that you're standing next to him, yeah, he looks kind of like a zombie. Like he is barely, his eyes aren't focused.
Turn him.
Sandman is going to. Let me think.
I'll look up something while I'm here. It's meta. Oh, that's annoying.
He's going to get between, well, not between you and Entropy, but he is going to like quickly move, and it doesn't look like his feet move at all. He just kind of appears next to you and next to Entropy Dude. Doesn't look like he's about to attack you. He's got his arms crossed, and he's just kind of looking to see what you're going to do.
Oh, he's so cool.
Sorry.
Okay,
Cat.
so this is still going to be an initiative because he is a little worried about what things are happening. So yeah. So this is going to be Constantine's going to roll a d6 for your side this time. I'll roll a d6 for mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
All right.
Okay. So the order attack thing first. If you're going to attack or defend with power, go ahead and get your letters ready. I am going to.
Sure. She no. I just want to see what is the things. I sort of know what I want to do, but it's not quite what the thing's supposed to be. Oh well. I'm going to try and we'll see what happens. I've lost with the damn pages.
Okay. If you folks are ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Remember, even if you just want to defend yourself, you need to choose one of those letters at this point. And again, this is not taking an action. This all happens before action. So this is just use of power. 3, 2, 1, blap. So Entropy Kai is trying to wrap, and Sandman is trying to affect a change.
Ah.
Okay, Galen, let's just start with you. Who are you trying to affect?
Entropy Guy.
Okay,
Bounce.
wrap is a tie.
Yep.
Bounces off, doesn't really do anything. Radnar, no one's trying to affect you. Who are you trying to affect?
I'm trying to affect the strands of power between the two.
Between which two?
You said there was
Between Entropy Guy and Sandman. Okay. So you could go either way with this. So S against, let's see who does affect first. Wrap and Slam. Wrap would win, so that's good. Change and Slam. Okay. Yes. Next one down is he fails to save. So here's what you do. You do sever what control the Sandman has over the Entropy Guy. It does cause him damage. That's what Slam does. He failed his save, so he loses 40 power points.
What it looks
It does
like,
cost you 20 to do it, but go ahead.
okay. What it looks like is this giant pair of scissors that's just kind of like moving around.
Oh, you're giving it a haircut.
Yeah. Giant pair of scissors just messing shit up.
Okay. Sandman's action of change was actually against the Entropy Guy. Change wins against Wrap. The boat shatters into like little shrapnel that impregnates the Entropy Guy, like little bits of shrapnel, little BBs that just burn into his flesh, burrow into his flesh.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh.
Okay. So that's all of the power playing. So regular actions, I think you guys won. So what do you want to do? Let's start with Jameis, since he's right there in the middle of things, unless someone wants to interrupt that.
What it's going to look like is I hug him. I'm basically trying to wrap him. So what I'm trying to do is boister Entropy as himself. I don't know if this is just like a cure spell or something to stabilize him, or I don't know. I don't know what there would be.
It's up to
It
you.
could be-
Do you want to try and cast a cure spell on entropy? Do you want to try a spell, or do you want to try and reach him?
Oh, actually, if I cast a spell, that won't work because I'm currently anti-magic. So I'll try and reach him.
Try and reach him.
I'm
Okay.
anti-magic. That won't work. I want to try and reach him. He's my buddy. He's my entropy buddy from the real world.
All right. So you're actually trying to talk person to person here. So why don't you just make a charisma check, a normal charisma check? You're not trying to move planets with your power.
Ooh.
You're just trying to talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, that's a big fail. Success.
Okay.
Hey, you're entropy. You're on our side. Come on, man. Get with
Okay.
it.
He gets his eyes seem to lose some of that spaceness, right? And he kind of focuses on you, and very quietly, like he's not got a lot of energy left, he tells you, he plans for me to die. Stop this.
Right.
You've reached him. You don't know how
Yeah.
much help that's going to be, but you've reached him.
Yeah. Guys, take out the Sandman. Take out the jug.
Showtime. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna Hail Mary and try to blow up that jug again.
Okay, how are you trying to do it? Like last time you tried to direct attack it didn't seem to do very much.
Yeah, I want to use the power of my mind. Yeah.
Well, you've got if you put in what 82 power points, then that gives you 100% attack. You'd hit it.
God. I mean,
that's just how much do you think? If you are going to put some power points in, how much do you think you want to need to give it? I mean, you need at least what 22 to do a 50-50 shot.
you know what? It's
So I will time out for just a second.
yeah.
So the way that it was done cheaper last time is for a change result on the object was the cheap way to do it last time.
I just
But it was highly effective, but it does take up that power action for the turn.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it a different way, you let me know how you want to do it. Like you can try it again to force it again if you want. But again, you're having to use. So it seems like it's just a jug. It's not. This is a powerful artifact. So you're using god powers to try and make this not exist. So that's going to be a D100 roll again.
Yeah, but I can pump a power point per percentage into it.
Yeah.
Fuck
But
it,
it's not permanent. But again, you're only getting back one around. So
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of, I should give myself back 2 power points because it's
You know
every
what?
point counts.
We're gonna sever it. I want to pop it.
You're
So
going to spend it to make 100%.
100%.
Okay. I still want you to roll.
Okay.
If you roll double zero, we're going to
40.
Okay. It shatters. The Sandman. Galen, you're next to him. He looks highly displeased.
Mhm,
No shit.
mhm.
Radnar, roll me a
Yeah.
D100.
Roll a D100.
Roll a D100. You're the one holding the jug, right?
Yes.
Get back 50 power points as you feel your connection to your source strengthen. Like you're not blocked anymore. And again, you're healing at 1 power point per round now. And it's your turn. What do you want to do, action wise?
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, sure. You can cast a spell. Question is whether or not you're throwing power into it to make it effective against an immortal scale or not.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what are you casting?
Radnor's dyspeptic bowel.
Okay, I am going to call that matter. And are you casting the single person variant of that?
I hope so.
Yes.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
level was it? 3rd level?
Worldwide.
No, that's a first level spell.
It's a 1st level spell. Okay.
It's because it's just a stun.
Okay, so you're what are you again? What sphere?
Energy.
Energy.
Your
that's
energy
a times
is matter. It's times 2. So there's only 2
Mm-hmm.
power points to cast this. And who are
Okay.
you casting it against? Sandman?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep it afterwards.
And can I put power points into it to like beef it up?
I don't think so. Let's see. Duration of effects.
I mean, he is a wizard.
No, you really can't because the spell itself isn't pumpable. Like you didn't create it with the ability to make it more to scale. Like if a 50th level magic user casts that spell, it has no more effect than a first level magic user.
Okay.
So no, you can't pump anything into it.
Well, it'll be cool if it works.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's got to go as anti-magic, which is probably quite high.
All right. So this could be interesting. Now he does have a save. His next save is a failure.
Nice.
It does not have the
man.
effect that you quite planned, however.
Uh-oh.
Well, he hasn't eaten any corn. That doesn't stop you.
So
you
the
eating corn.
current landmass looks like you're in the deepest part of a cave. I said there's this pool of lava between you and the effects that's going on. How do I put it? The land shits.
Nice.
The whole area you're standing on just kind of trembles, and like it just shits. Everything just the lava
we're all
just
covered in it.
goes into
Just
the air.
rock oil.
Stalactites just start oozing everything. So this should tell you something. I'm going to make you, Radnar, just roll a d20. This is a normal intelligence check, d20.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just roll it from my sheet here.
Sandman is this world. So like the figure is just a representation. This world, this plane is the Sandman.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Fuck. If you just meant like the planet, I just had the funniest idea possible, but no, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so whatever this space is that you are projecting into is sentient. The entire space. Yeah, good knowledge. Constantine,
Ooh.
you're up.
So if you cast
All
feeble
right,
mind on
so
the whole
everyone
place,
has like an anchor, right?
Well,
No
you
more.
don't, as far as you know, but you are feeling blocked still.
All right, I have an idea. It was the first item I was given. It was the one that's been with me the entire time as I look at my cane.
Yep.
And snap it in twine.
There's a map inside your cane.
Oh? What's the map?
The other map.
Ooh,
It's the map.
map.
The real
So,
map.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is your anchor and why you aren't feeling as powerful as you should be either. So you've been carrying an anchor too.
If you don't mind, I can grab a real piece of paper and show you how I rip it.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Are you just physically trying to rip this paper because it is an it looks like a piece of paper, but this is an artifact level item.
Can I cast Disintegrate on it?
You want to cast a spell on it. Okay, so you know a normal spell is probably not going to do it, so you're going to have to throw power points into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Disintegrate is a high level spell. It is a 6th level spell. Disintegrate is matter, and you're what?
Thought. I don't know what spells are thought. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't say.
At this point, just go for it. Who cares? No, disintegrate is energy.
Is it energy? Oh no, that makes sense. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
thought and then energy. So energy and thought is
It's
4.
energy.
Oh, I mean 20 points.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
You want to spend it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The map disintegrates. Roll a d100.
All right, D100.
Get exactly 20 back.
So
Ooh.
71. All right, that's how many power points you get back. And you now also heal every round 1 power point. It leaves only 1 anchor, which is now impregnated into the body of.
yeah. Yeah. Does that count as a curse or something?
Mm.
Yeah.
This next round, we'll find out. Actually, the Sandman gets to go, and he is.
Oh no, he's the spectre.
Oh, you're right. He is. How many rounds does that last, Radnar?
D4.
Roll a d4,
Is
Radnar.
it D4 plus 1 or just a D4?
Just a d4, I think.
Oh.
I mean, taking out his action for this round is not a small thing.
Bill?
Yes.
D4 for how long your dyspeptic bowels last.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
So you're still not measuring with
Ooh.
Nice.
4 rounds. Okay, so it
Nice.
takes this round. So 3 more rounds, and he's essentially incapacitated. Oh, and when you cast that, the form of the Sandman is just kind of jerking around on the ground, like it's like spasming. Nothing's actually coming out of the Sandman, though. It's just coming out of everything around you.
Why is there corn?
Yes, there's corn
It
coming out
doesn't
of the
even
lava
eat.
flows. Okay, I'm taking us out of initiative for 4 rounds. You just tell me what you want to do.
I want
Or
to.
for 3 rounds. For 3 rounds.
trying to cure / heal / whatever the entropy.
How do you want to go about doing it?
Well, first I'm going to have to drop my anti-magic because otherwise it's not going to do anything.
Yep.
I don't have 10 minutes to identify, but is there some spell or another that gives me identify this object curse thing? Is there?
Oh yeah, so that would be instant in this form, in your
pro.
form. So what are you trying to do? Okay, so what happened? The Sandman made a change where he integrated the anchor into, so it is physically now a part of entropy. It's part of his being. It's part of what he is now.
Okay, in that case, can I change it back?
If you want to.
That's what I'm trying to do too. If we can stack it somehow.
Yeah,
It
I'll allow that.
depends it depends how much entropy we're going to help you. Don't resist.
Unfortunately, he is going to resist because he can't
Yeah.
help it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, you reached him last round. So I'm going to give him at least 1 round where he is open to whatever you want to do.
Hell yeah, we're both doing it then. Because I was just going to do change to the shrapnel. So
So he did give you the warning as well. So,
Yep. I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to cure him.
okay, so what do you want to do? So he will not resist with any powers this round.
Right. Actually, Dion, do you say you're going for the shrapnel?
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to change his body to be. Actually, can I just pump power points into him?
No, you've got to do it in some other form. Like the only thing you can do, like you could increase his stats, but that doesn't increase his hit points. Like
No.
you could cast a healing spell, which would work. You'd have to pump it up with power points because he's immune to normal spells. But
Yeah. So I believe that's a. Well, there's a spell there called Cure All, but I don't know if that actually does that. Otherwise, Cure Critical would be the thing to
Cure
do.
Critical. I mean, that's a lot of points,
Yep.
but yeah.
Well, not so much. And it's also a 're because I'm timing
Yeah.
that.
That's what I meant about it being
Yeah.
high speed.
At this point, we're either going to win the round or 2 or die trying.
Yep. So Cure Serious is 4th level spell. Your multiplier is 4.
Yep. So that's 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much.
Okay, well, his next save was a failure, so you do heal him. Okay, that doesn't change the fact that the stuff is still in him and part of him.
That's Dion's roll.
So Dion, what do you want to do?
I'm doing change on the shrapnel. I'm trying to.
Okay, so there's no more shrapnel.
Oh,
it's
it's
part
just
of
him.
him.
So
now.
I'm trying to
So-
invoke a change on him then to revert him
Nope.
to normal.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. So this would be. So I said this round he wasn't going to resist. So you do it. You get your change in. What does it look like?
I think the way it's gonna work, because he can easily change his form afterwards, is I kind of want like the symbolistic view of like his body now changing to what his mortal body looked like before he ascended to godhood.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like trying to literally revert him back to the beginning, because time.
Okay, but then what does it do with the artifact?
It would remove it.
Oh, because you're taking him back in time to a point that he didn't have it in him.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
It's going to explode into me, you realize, because I'm sort of wrapping him.
It's okay. You sacrificed yourself before too, so.
No, yeah, I know what happens is you do this, and it's not a permanent thing. You can't permanently affect an immortal this way, but you reverse time enough that the object is now clenched by Galen.
Ooh.
So you're holding the ship as entropy falls out to the other side. Since you have severed connections, I'm going to say he's fine now. He's healed. The chains that were on him from the Sandman are gone because Radnar severed those. So he's back on your side. And he points to the thing in your arm. He says, "That's the last thing that could affect our realm."
Yeah.
Right.
Where's the other guy? I'm just going to, the next round, I'm going to use PowerPoint change to.
Yeah, well, Radnar gets an action this round. What do you want to do, Radnar?
Unless you want to do that.
What are we doing?
So the Sandman is writhing around for like 3 more rounds.
So is the land around you.
Yeah, and there's corn, and the ship is in Galen's hands now because I separated them. So the ship can be destroyed now if you want to target it.
There's also the question of attacking the land to attack the Sandman, and there's a question of where the hell the other ship is.
Jameis, roll me a d6 real quick.
No.
1.
6.
Damn it.
Woo!
Nice.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, Jameis. On board the ship is a little miniature of a man holding the wheel as if he's trying to steer the ship through bad winds. And you look down, it's Halal. He's looking up at you.
Nice.
Wait. Tweezers.
Okay, go ahead, Radnar.
I don't know. I'm just gonna sit there and
Enjoy the flatulence coming out of the stalactites.
laugh at him. Probably take a bong hit. I'll manifest my crystal bong
Yeah, there you go.
with the mithril hardware, and just enjoy it. Offer others.
I imagine there's like 7 different attachments to it.
Yeah, it's a
Some
hookah
are
with 7 hoses.
percolators. Yeah.
It's to share. Constantine, you want to do anything this round?
Fucking. Are we still attacking the Sandman? Sorry.
The Sandman is kind of just writhing on the ground, and the world around you is just
defending. If you want to attack him, that's perfectly fine. He's not defending.
Destroy the ship.
Don't destroy the ship yet.
We're
Oh,
on
yeah.
the ship.
Oh wait, no, not the ship. That's right. I have an idea for that actually.
So I have an idea, but I have to. All right. Wait, no, that would do nothing toward. Well, actually, this would. Is stone to flesh? Wait, no, he's the entire fucking galaxy. That would do literally.
If you want to do it, do it. What the hell? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Lick my balls. I'm gonna disintegrate him.
you want to disintegrate the. Okay.
I want to try to.
All right. So disintegrate
really kill him,
is energy. We said.
Yeah.
Times 4, so it's 20 power points.
I got that.
Let me think a minute how this would work. Okay, so I gotta think about it because his next save is a fail.
Ooh. No, we
Well,
rolled.
he's the entire realm, so I don't think it would fully kill him. But
It may not be good.
But
Okay, here's what happens. You cast your spell. You were left again in this kind of like off-white, no horizon, no floor, no walls around you, just this endless kind of off-white everywhere around you. You're not really in physical bodies. You're projections of energy, so you don't have to eat, breathe, or any of that. You can still, your senses still work. It smells of crap, actually, because Radnar made the world crap. But everything is quiet. Galen, you're still holding the ship.
Guys, Halal's here. Change him. Help me change him back, and then we can destroy the ship.
Got you.
So, yeah. So we'll coordinate. So one of us does change on Halal to get him back to normal. The other one does change to destroy the ship. I don't know if you want us to be more precise than that, Bert, but that's the intention.
Okay. So you just want to try and affect the ship, basically.
Well,
Right?
we want to change Halal back to normal size first.
Okay.
We want to rescue Halal. Then we
Right.
want to destroy the ship.
1. That does not work. This is his regular size.
Ooh. What? Halal?
So
okay
when you discover that, I'm going to give you this for free. You take a really good look. If this is a model, it's incredibly precise, down to little nails in the wood, down to like expertly stitched rigging.
Oh, wait a minute. Halal was the brother of the Sandman. This might be the expression of his realm. In the same way the cave was the expression of the Sandman's realm, this might be the expression of Halal's realm. I try and put it on the ground and let it float free. Sail off to sort of release it into the environment, let it be the environment. I'm guessing here.
It's been a while since we played. So if anybody wants to just make an intelligence check to recall a conversation.
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, and that includes you, Radnar. I know you can barely fail. So
yeah, I do. I know he was looking for what's her name, but I don't see what's her name around anyway.
Yeah, so. He's cursed.
Oh, is that all?
Well, that sucks.
Shouldn't we remove that?
Yeah, it's a spell. Remove curse. I just want to see if it's time or not. Remove charm, fear, remove barrier, curse. Where's just from? Curse is a time spell, so is uncurse a time spell?
Yes.
Okay, what level? Yeah. Okay, we keep pumping decurse spells onto him until he gets past his anti-magic range.
Okay.
Because that's time. It's going to be like 4 or 5 points a shot. I don't really.
So yeah, you invest power into this so that it is like God level, right? Okay, so I'm going to say this. Galen tries this first. Galen, unless you want to pump a lot of power into it, you can't do it alone.
I want to help.
But all of you can cast the spell.
I want to help.
Yeah, I'll help.
No?
All right, so
so
I've got a number written down, thinking that you might get to this point. How many power points do you want to invest into this?
I'm going to invest 80.
Okay.
I'll put 100 in.
Okay.
Wow, that makes my value that I had originally in mind run before we went to see it. So I'll put 100 points in as well. This is going to nearly. If we have to do some fight after this, we're going to be nearly dead.
Sable, do you want to help?
Sable.
Hi. Yeah, I'll help. Sorry.
How much?
You're at 280 right now.
And entropy
How
can
does
also
100
help with something.
How does 100 sound?
380. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Stuttelheim there, only putting 80 points in.
So entropy asks, why are you doing this? What do you hope to achieve?
He's cursed. We want to get him uncursed. He is the good side of whatever the hell Sandman represents.
Yeah, because remember, he wasn't privy to that whole thing.
Yeah.
So you want to, okay. All right.
We want him to win over the two things. Yeah.
And plus, like, entropy already exists. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it.
How do you think you feel like this is very important? Do you feel that this is going to save our realm?
Kill or cure.
All right. Galen, you're the only one who's really talking to him. Make me a charisma check. If anybody else wants to try and convince him, you can, but this is going to come down to Galen otherwise. Okay.
Success, not a great success, but it's a success.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you could have avoided this, but he had exactly 20 power points left. Exactly 20. So he sacrifices himself.
What did the cure do? Nothing?
Yeah, you only cured hit points. You didn't give him power points back.
I was trying to. I thought I was
Yeah.
hoping it would heal hit points, power points. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well.
All right. He invests the last vestiges of his power here. It doesn't kill him. It just it dissolves his physical.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
sent
'cause
back
he's a-
to the
he's-
realm.
He's a projection. So
He's
yeah,
a projection, exactly.
yeah.
But it
Agree with
works.
him, mate.
There is a blinding flash of light. And I want to do this. I want all 4 of you to make me a luck check, and each of you, we'll do it in order. Don't roll it all at once. Jameis, high or low?
Hi, baby.
Okay. 1. Stoltheim, high or low?
Hi, baby. Woo!
Okay. Radnar, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. And Constantine, high or low?
Low. I roll or
Roll
Yep.
D100.
Roll 1d100. Yep. Oh, okay.
Hi.
So 3 out of 4. Okay, so I just did this because a battle happens between the 2 brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had tied, I would have let you guys do something to be the deciding factor. But Halal clearly has the advantage, as well, his brother's still shitting his pants. So you guys, blinding flashlight, and what happens is you are on board a ship. Salty air around you. You're in your mortal forms, well rested. The sun is in the air, and you're steering towards Halal's secret cache again. He's got a big smile on his face, and he says, "My memories have returned to me. I appreciate everything that you've done here, and my brother will be dealt with." He's curtly licking his wounds, but we will converse. 2 sides of a coin, as you pointed out. He kind of nods at Galen. I can't do without him, nor can he do without me.
Hmm.
Your realm. His influence is already there, but no longer will he be draining the essence of your realm. You will still have to deal with what he's planted there, but no more will your realm diminish. This I pledge. And then he points to the cave, and you notice there's a shimmering kind of gate on top of it. That's where you entered my realm, and that's where you can leave.
Okay. Final hug, then goodbye.
To me,
understand.
why are you saying goodbye to me? I thought we're all going. We're all leaving, right?
I'm hanging halal. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said Stoldenheim and hugged me.
No.
I was like, wait, why me?
Final
So,
hug to halal, and then
Unrolls the flying carpet again. And you take one more ride with Halal kind of steering you up off the ship onto the cliff face where your door is awaiting. And through the door you can see your halls of godhood that you're used to, and kind of the distance you can see into the chamber of all the other gods and goddesses kind of awaiting your return. And since they don't seem to have moved much since when you left, minutes have passed.
wow, I feel like I spent nearly 3/4 of my PowerPoint just doing this.
So before I go through, I wait for everybody else to go through the portal. But then it's just me and Halal, and I look at him and I go, "I'll never forget you." And we have a tender, passionate moment. I just
Okay, so you are in your mortal form, which is
Yes.
you
He
are
is the
not
he
a
is the pretty
glistening
one.
skull covered in
Yes.
gems.
yes, I'm the pretty one.
You are the pretty one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like, well, my wife was just a figment of my imagination, I suppose.
Oh, you'll visit? Will you write?
Actually, he hands over, which looks very much like the lamp
Oh,
that was destroyed. It's like,
but I
yes.
thought this went down with the ship 82
This is my
years
own ink.
ago.
I have similar tokens as my brother. Mine are not of a draining nature. If you wish to ever visit my realm again, use the lamp.
Yes. All right. Give him a good old congratulatory butt slap, baseball style, and through the portal I go.
Hmm.
All right, yeah, you step through the portal. So you step back into the big conference room where you were summoned to all the upper gods. Like, you guys are like the lowest of the low gods. I mean, you're barely gods. But Entropy was here before you, and he's convalescing. It's physically distressing when you've been disassociated.
Yeah.
So, like, you step through, and yeah, the rest of you follow suit.
Yep.
Okay. As the last of you go through, the portal closes, and as it closes, we ever give her a name? I don't think we give her a name, but your goddess, the one that originally, that you
The lady was all
the
you
lady.
called her.
It tells you, yes, that the influence seems to have gone, but the things that were brought here are still here. But there are heroes that we can raise up to fight against those things. So for now, the gates are closed, and you give her a full report of what was going on. It was an invading realm.
We still don't know what happened to the other guy that's supposed to be part of our
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
Goddess
completely.
of matter
No
here?
idea.
She didn't come back?
Nope.
The epilogue just shows, hey, I'm still here. I was trapped as a
dear.
prisoner of the Sandman.
Hmm.
That's not the sequel.
All right.
Hey!
Yeah.
We did it. It was
Hell
done and we were there.
All right. Yeah. So you would raise to the next level of immortals. If you would level essentially after this, but so there's still problems in the known world below you. But again, that's a tale for other heroes that may choose to fight against those things. And we'll cut scenes back to Halal's, who currently has the primacy of his universe, and standing beside of him is the princess. And as they go down to the water, they embrace, and she turns into the ship, and he boards and sails off.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yes. And as the prince, because you never got a good look at the princess that he was out to save. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Primarch of matter. He chose to stay.
That could have been me, you
Aw.
bitch!
Yep. So there we go. Into the campaign. If we ever come back to the known worlds, it just new low level characters will be mopping up.
I like it. That's
Well,
fine.
technically, you could say there's a monster in a place called Appalachia.
Yes.
Mm.
It's one of the other universes. Yeah, so we're going to bring our BX game finally to an end after many, many years. We made
Randall survives as the
time.
one true person from start to end.
Yeah.
Now,
So the next game we're going to be running through, Bloody Appalachia, uses kind of a similar system. It is OSR built, so a lot of the similar things. It is horror. It is. I'm undecided if we're going to do modern day, if we're going to do like an '80s throwback, or maybe a '90s. I'll think about it. We'll take a poll.
Yeah, let
if
us
people want to
know
do
so I can decide. It reminds me of Call of Cthulhu Light.
Yeah,
the,
very light.
the general flick I had through it.
Yeah. It's very. It's also a very B movie, monster movie as well, as opposed to tentacular horrors that want to destroy the world. They just want to destroy you and possibly eat you. Possibly. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next. Richard will be rejoining us for that one, and we could talk about what year we're going to set it in. It can be current. I'm a big fan of the 80s and 90s as well. Let's teenage and 20-year-old years for me. Lots of nostalgia there. And the X-Files. Yeah, the X-Files took place in there. Fun stuff. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will end the stream there.
I believe I've been on this campaign since day 2.
Yeah.